ho, ho, ho. So here, okay, this is where again it gets a bit sort of like, oh, okay, this is a bit, not sure. But it's quite nice in a way. It's sort of 1.5-ish D. But what you do is you have to sort of declare a direction. So you can go in any one of these directions, but obviously there's only technically that mystery location up there. But you've also got skills that, again, I really wish I had the instruction manual to hand in order to fully appreciate and understand what these are, but cannot be used on the selected target. Fine. But I don't know when you can use these skills. Examine current location. Is there anything in the current location? No, I don't think there is. So I think just you hold the button and you travel to the next area, and then something might happen. You hold it. That's probably going to have something happen. Birds! Birds attack! Oh no! And now we enter the battle system, which again is pretty enough. You know, it's a very pretty game. There is no two ways around it. Not sure about the stance you've got mine. It's a bit peculiar. But here, then suddenly it's like it's one of those games which is like menu overload to a certain extent, which has sort of not helped in my ability to focus and concentrate and get through it. But here we go. So I've got melee weapon ability. I can punch, kick, or throw. Now, I think everybody has that. You can always punch, kick, and throw things. But then I've obviously got the gun, which I can shoot with. I've then obviously got two guns. So you've got gun 1, gun 2. It doesn't actually shift the screen, but nonetheless, that is what's happening there. The meteorite amulet allows me to heal +5. I suppose that must be a passive ability. That puts a heal +5 when you're healing, maybe. That again, perhaps? Or it's just because I don't have any health loss at the moment. So here, we've basically we can either shoot it or punch, kick, or throw it. And I don't recall the instruction manual fully going into this, but I don't know the benefits of either one. You would assume... There we go. Oh, we've got a little bit. So it's going to cost me. I think this is the weird thing as well. Like, is that actually going to cost me 10 health points? I think it does. So we shoot the double header, then we can... Again, instead of... And I appreciate something new and different. It's just complicated and weird as well. But, so you've seen, I selected one action. Now, if you've got party members, you could scroll through to different party members. But because I've only got the one, it's essentially going to be I might as well just shoot, which is, it's going to be shooting 5 times, because you have to line up 5 choices and abilities. So you can shoot it 5 times. He's got his gun out ready. Not sure about the gun. It's a bit shit. Now, suddenly here, you've got this weird shit. And actually, there's a lot of misses there, isn't there? That might be the disadvantage of having the gun. But so I've taken 3 health damage. I'll go through what the second number is at some point. I'm trying to ignore it because it's a bit weird. Now, you've got here, you can either go or you can hold. And again, it's like, what the fuck? So I'm going to hold them. So you get the reels and you go hold. But he's actually intervened by using his peck. And then he's used his wing slap. So far, 16, we've lost... That's probably about right, maybe. But now he's used a couple of attacks. I can probably get away with holding all the reels and just unleashing... See, like... And I think I missed that first shot, which is a bloody nuisance. I think I might have spectacularly hit that one. I think I might have missed that one. And then... Bam. I at least got one hit, so... These are all doing random shot, and he'll just keep doing them. And I don't... And then, okay. I mean, I won, but this is the first encounter, so it's to be expected. But it's one of those games where you just go, right, I won. Still not entirely sure how, why, or in what way I won. But you should see here, okay, I think I was actually draining health using my attacks, and that's not good. It's not a good thing. that's another one that sort of puts you off a bit, because it's like, why am I losing health when I'm doing the attacking? But there you go. So I've got an uppercut or a hummingbird punch. I've got a standard kick. I've got the throw or the hairdryer. I'm begging you to give me more information. He's got amazing volume of dagger techniques for a fellow who's using a gun. Sword techniques. Again, he's got assuming this is where he's got his stuff, he's got lots and lots of techniques on all sorts of things. And yet, I suppose guns don't kill people, rappers do. But... Oh, I see. This is changing to the default starting, I think. Maybe. So organised combo attacks and combo... Okay, oh, here we go. Right, okay. Sort combos. Well, that's not a combo, and that's not a combo. So I don't really care of either of these. So that's why you hold the reels. You can get combos, but we're trying to figure out what the combos are. I suppose to a certain extent you're supposed to just experiment. That's not outrageous, but as I say, I'm massively certain. So we've got parry, block, and doodah. Null, poison. Interesting. I've got quite a lot of resiliences, assuming this is... Oh, unless this is just... I think this is just generally telling me what they are. The item support. It's not necessarily telling me what he has. Okay. Alright, carry on. Carry on, my wayward son. Oh, we've got a lot more options. So I think you get a bit of a clue what's in a location by the colour it is. So you can see there, you've got this sort of bluey, and then bluey there, or red there, which suggests red is going to be an encounter. So we'll go down one of these blue paths. Oh, spikes. Okay, so I think we go to the ring system again, because it's all about that real system. There we go. So ideally, I'm trying to get a measure of it. Yo, outstanding. See, I'm not just a pretty face. I can do things as well. That's the character saying that, not me. Birds, but birds did not attack me this time. The birds were pitfall. Okay, well, once again we go to the ring system. Not entirely sure what the explosive's going to be. I'm assuming the red X is fairly obvious. The explosive could be a sort of explosive victory. I doubt it. I absolutely doubt it, and I don't... Bollocks. Messed up. So I was unable to evade the trap and took 25 damage. Now, you may be thinking at this point, don't you want to, you want to raise that health bar, surely? Well, this is the other bit. I think this next bit I'm going to explain is the bit that really fucks with your brain. Because you've got HP, which are your hit points, and you've got LP, which are your life points. Once your HP drops to 0, you then start losing life points, which seems simple enough, but I'm just not convinced it is. So, what do we think? A throw into a shot, and what we'll do is we'll do throw into a shot in, and then we'll do like a punch at the end. Fuck it, why not? Just a bit of interest in it. But what we're going to try and do is I'm going to try and... Okay, so now I've got 0 HP. Any attacks he does, I think he's going to drain one of the life points. So you do need your HP to be high, but you can kind of get away with just going, I'll just tank it. Makes no difference. So we'll hold the throw, but he's going to scratch me, so we'll end up with a throw-scratch combo. What we're now going to do is just use the gun. So yeah, I think there's a big blue hit and a green hit. So we managed to hit him with some damage. That might actually kill him. That did kill him. So experimental phase over. We just killed the guy. That's fair. I mean, that solves the problem, doesn't it? I don't think... Oh, I pushed a button. Okay, that's fine. That's not a bad button. Ah, okay. Unable to use road guide skill. Fair. That turns those off. That sort of fades that out. Now, do I actually have any I really probably should have looked into the whole... an earth elemental item that allows anyone to use Boulder. Interesting. So do I actually have that equipped? I think I do, right? The meteorite amulet. So which one? No, oh no, apparently I don't. Ah, I see. So if I want to use the magic of Boulder, defense 1, heal plus 5, heal plus 5 plus earth arts. Oh, I suppose durability is probably going to be an issue, right? Well, the meteorite amulet is worse. And the stone mark, although that's heal minus 5. I'm fairly certain there was a way. So which shift the help text? Okay. No. Okay. Let's try and find out in the status screen. No. Yeah. I think it was accessing the status screen. We go here. We go into ability help. Now I'm assuming heal minus 5. So decreases amount of HP recovered while resting. Ah. Okay. How do I rest? Really good at this game, aren't you? Well, I did explain the situation. Right, how would one rest? Perform an action? No. Do I perhaps is rest not a basic action? That's turning pages. That's switching targets. Oh, right. No. Okay, we almost got something. So I can't take an action there. But yeah, I can either action birds. Okay, so probably don't want to hang around here. That's that. That's nothing. I think we've addressed every other button. But yeah, I don't have any way of regaining my health, so I'm going to start ending up chipping away at life points, which is inconvenient. Please don't attack me, birds. Thank you. Probably shouldn't have taken that path, especially since there wasn't actually any treasure, which genuinely slightly aggravates me that I went down a random path and there was no... Fuck me, there's a drop ceiling. Oh man. Oh man. I thought the double was coming up. I thought I'd try and be a bit cocky. So because I lost HP, I've now lost a life point. But now see, it doesn't matter how much... Oh, I suppose actually I think okay. This is based on memory and partial experience in this game. I'm fairly certain if you took, say, 90 plus damage, you would lose 2 life points. But even with my HP at 0, if I'm taking less than 90 damage, I only lose 1 life point. So the life points are relatively strong, but it does... I don't know, there's something about the health points and life points system that sort of makes me go, why? Because it feels... I don't know, it may be based... If you know it's based on another system out there somewhere, maybe that's where it's based from, but it just doesn't... It feels a bit sort of like... I suppose it's kind of like bosses with their multiple health bars in a way, but I don't know, it doesn't 100% feel like one of those things where it's like, yes, this is an absolute needed feature. It feels a bit like it would have been absolutely fine had they not put that in, had they just done a regular health bar. So, and also the whole potential, as I say, that says cost HP 10 out of the 0 I have, which makes me think if I start punching and kicking, yeah, in fact punching is probably the lesser, but so yeah, and that one, EN, I don't even know where EN is. One would assume endurance, and I've got 20 of them. I just can't see that stat on the screen anywhere other than when I'm looking in there. So I suppose if we just do a punch kick and then do a punch, and a punch, and we'll try and assess whether I'm actually losing health based on this. So 26 minus 1 LP, fair dues. We'll do that. I had a feeling he was probably going to fuck me over, but we got a combo rate, which I think means, well, I missed, so that fucking sucks. So bam, bam. Oh, kick, uppercut, scratch. But nothing fancy. It is just literally kick, uppercut, scratch. Which makes you it makes me question why you can hold the rings. I hope that it will become obvious and I'm just not remembering something that I experienced when I first played the game. But why bother holding rings? I suppose you do get that combo rate, but I get the nasty impression that aids your enemy as well, which I suppose maybe is that's the risk-reward scenario. Christ, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm carrying on the road. Boulder, okay. Oh, man. This is again. You're beginning to see why I keep failing to complete this game, because it's like, oh. It really is one of those games that will just kick the living crap out of your inclination without mercy. Birds and beasts, Christ almighty. Because I don't know if I'm going the right way. A boulder! Is this guy just unlucky? Or is this game wants you to fucking perish? I don't even know if I have full control over that, because it felt a little bit... Oh, birds attack. Okay. I think because only the birds attacked... Nope, the birds and beasts are here. The birds and the bees are very much here. Well, as an experience, you can see me launch a couple of boulders at the individual over there, and then I'll do a triple punch. I'm hoping the boulders will kill the bird. Now, okay. I'm thinking, because... See, I'm taking a lot of LP damage. I've only got 9 LP left, which is a problem. I don't know if he's got any more attacks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and bait out any further attacks by just doing Boulder as a single. 174 is not bad. Okay, so no attacks on your end yet. So let's try a Boulder Fist. Go Boulder Fist! No, it didn't really do a Boulder Fist. I was hoping it would do something spectacular. Hopefully that bird's dead. Thank you, bird, for being dead. And now just punch. So punching's relatively easy to get right because there's no wrong punch. Whereas the shooting, as we saw, the shooting is a bit of a pain because you can very easily get the shooting wrong. I suppose the one advantage is there's no time limit. So you can just sort of wrap round and wait for it each time. Wrap round, be confident in the fact that you are in fact hit. Oh, I missed the last one, but I think I hit a good few of them. So that one feels like it's hitting. Is there an obvious sign it misses? No. No, okay. No obvious sign that you've missed from the enemy animations. Also, I get the nasty feeling the punches were doing more damage, which is not really accurate to the whole gun thing. But then again, I might be... I don't... And now you understand why this game is my white whale. I think the ring that I'm holding in the background is continuing to go round, which means the gun you probably only ever want to use once. Because otherwise you may be holding it, but the ring is still rotating, which means when you finally unleash, you may find that all of those held rings are actually misses. So the gun mechanic is not proving the best, but this is why I struggle with this game, because it's like the key issue I've got here, I don't have. Now I suppose fair dues, I'll accept some responsibility. I had 10,000 curs, so I probably should have bought some healing items, and I didn't. And that's entirely on me. But I didn't. There was no. Absolutely. Okay, so he's got a hummingbird punch. Where did I get that from? Skills and arts. Hummingbird punch. Is there no further information as to how I get him to do? Will he just do the hummingbird punch? Is the hummingbird punch on one of my rings? Am I supposed to equip the hummingbird punch? You've told me nothing, game! As I say, I kind of understand that this is back in the generation of instruction manuals, and instruction manuals being hugely important, but flipping Nora, you could give a little bit. My acquired skill, Right. View my growth panels. Okay. Oh, I see. So I can gun arts level 2. So I can probably overwrite gun arts level 2 at level 1 with gun arts level 2. Ah, right. You choose 1 and you get 1, which is fair dues. Okay, yep. So final confirmation. I could start over, but I'm fine having that gun. I assumed I was going to get all of them. Absolutely no problem. I didn't. Don't care enough. So, you know, the gun is what I'm kind of focused on, despite the fact that I'm saying the gun is a little bit shit. I've ended up in Zoma, the tropical village. So that's not where I was supposed to be going. We've had a lot of trouble lately, don't you think? Mum told me not to go outside 'cause it's so dangerous. You know anything about the Seven Wonders? I'd love to conquer at least one of them. So the Seven Wonders, I think, are focused primarily in other stories. I don't know if any of the main characters ever merge together, or whether they are all entirely separate stories. But there you go. Fortune Teller Part 2? Oh, I see. So, okay, fair dues. Is loaded with treasure. Okay, that's fine. Exchange equipment, but no. First thing, right, shop. Okay. Do you definitely not? Okay, because if there's healing items here, I'm going to happily stand up and take responsibility for not buying healing items. However, I don't think I saw any, so let's just see. Fur. Fur is not a healing item. Wood knife, that's a stabbing item. Fang spear, no. Stone axe, no. Cotton, no. See? Ooh. Yada. So attack 24 for a fang spear, 31 for a serpentine axe. So check your skills. Negotiate until he cries. Buy at a higher price to show off. That's my Maharaja coming into action, it would seem. Just show us rare items. Just buy normally. So check your skills. Check the skill of May. So, okay, that's just literally that. Negotiate until he cries. Buy at a higher price to show off. Or just show us rare items. I don't have the corresponding skill. Okay. So I suppose, yeah, that seems like a good idea. I used the skill. I'm now paying a premium price for whatever I purchase. It's not a good thing, game. It's not a good thing. But I suppose maybe this is forming their characters. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to buy a spear, because I think I can still equip a spear. Equipment, yeah, because so that gun is actually running out of durability. I don't know how. No, I'm not entirely sure how you would repair that. Let's have a look in the Carriers Guild. Hey, this place is for carriers only. Get out of my carrier bar. Fair dues. I did not know he was just going to throw me out of the Carriers Guild. I mean, in fairness, it specifies it's for carriers and people looking to hire a carrier. You don't know me. You don't know if I'm looking to hire a carrier or not, you little shit. Right, so equipment. What we can do is we can equip the Fang Spear instead of the second gun, which give me perhaps a little bit more options when it comes to attacking. So we might as well save the fact that I've got that spear. Do I wish to overwrite? Yes, I do. And again, this might be one of those games where in order to get through it, you have to do every side quest. Very similar, I had that experience with Last Remnant. As I said, you could get locked in an area you were not ready for. But if you did all of the side quests, you were then ready for it. But the game never warned you of that. That's why that one angered me the first time I ever played it. But what we're going to try is just heading to Loch Varn to find the fortune teller.